Welcome to the Silicon Slopes podcast. I'm Ryan Boswell, Senior Director of Growth, joined today by our special guest, Jimmer Fredette. Jimmer, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, Ryan. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good as well. Awesome. Does it feel weird to be here in Salt Lake and not be playing the U?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Almost feels a little illegal, doesn't it?
I know, right? Seriously, I'm always up here. You go to that building in Huntsman Center and go play. But no, it's good to be here in Utah. I am usually playing basketball at this time of year, right? Yeah. I'm usually either overseas or in the NBA for the last 11 years. And, to be able to experience a fall and see the leaves change here and everything, it's been good.
If you haven't already, you got to make sure you go up Alpine Loop, American Fork Canyon.
Yeah, that's
this is the week to do it.
I heard this is the time.
I
saw that on Instagram, actually.
That's where we see everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just stepped off main stage.
Yeah.
First time at Silicon Slopes. What'd you think?
It was great. Energy's fun. This is such a great tech scene here. Entrepreneurs are just everywhere, right? They're just all over Utah County, Salt Lake County. They're all over the place here in the state of Utah. So it's awesome that they have this. It's continuing to grow every year. And I had some, exciting announcement to make to be able to be a partner in a firm here in Tandem Ventures, and super excited to be starting a different phase of my career, but something that I'm excited about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that transition here in a second. Just for those that maybe weren't able to attend, you want to recap that announcement that you were able to make today for us?
Yeah, for sure. So, I was able to, get connected with two guys, Alex Bean, who is the co-founder of Divvy, and McKay Dunn, both based here in Utah now. They got connected through a mutual friend from Denver and asked me if I wanted to be a partner in their firm that they just started, Tandem Ventures. And I absolutely jumped at the idea. I thought it would be awesome. Super excited about it. They're two amazing people, not just entrepreneurs and VC guys. They're good people, and I want to be a part of something that where I can go to work and enjoy the people that I work with. And these are two of the best guys. And we're excited. We're investing in tech here in Utah, and we believe that there's such a great scene here that we want to bring as much money as we can from all over the country back to Utah and to these entrepreneurs that are so special.
Well, you chose the right spot.
Yeah,
this is the best place to be.
It's the best place to start.
So how did that transition, you just finished 11 years in the professional basketball scene, right? How did you decide what you were going to do in your career next?
It's always difficult, right? So, when you transition, it's like, what do you want to do afterwards? So 5-6 years ago, I started thinking about it. Didn't do anything specific, but I started investing, right? Started investing in a lot of different things, real estate, tech, all different types, huh?
Dogecoin.
Yeah, exactly. Crypto, all of the above, right? You start investing in everything. Through that, you get to learn your way around a deck, get to learn your way around investing, investors, what's good, what's bad, all of that stuff. So I've been kind of, mindlessly taking that in without even thinking about it, right? And then all of a sudden, when these guys came to me with this opportunity, I felt like it was a great fit. I've made so many connections throughout my career of people that are, great people in the tech world, investors, people to be connected with all over the world. So to have that at my fingertips, I felt like it was a real asset to be able to bring to this world, the VC world. So I was excited about it. I was like, this is something that I feel like, I need to start and try out. And, I think it's going to be a great experience.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I can only imagine, 11 years, multiple states, multiple nations, all over the world, right? I can only imagine the people that you were able to meet. So one thing that I'm interested in, and I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in hearing about, is just the ability that you have to trust your gut and go with the flow.
Yeah.
As your career changed, as opportunities came your way, how did you train your intuition to know what felt right for you and your family?
Yeah, that's huge. Obviously, being a person of faith, I lean on that a lot. With prayer and all of that stuff. So I definitely lean on that. And then, there's times where you have a gut feeling. There's times where you don't have a gut feeling, right? So sometimes that's the way it works. Sometimes it's like, oh, I have a clear vision. This is what I need to do. I've had that with some of my experiences. Like, this is where I need to be. This is the team that I need to play for. And there's other times where I'm like, oh, I have no idea where I need to be. And then I make the decision. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, that was the right decision. Or, oh, that was the wrong decision. Let's change it. Those types of things. So I think that that's really important, especially in this world as well. What we're trying to do is we're trying to invest in people just as much as companies, right? So we're trying to figure out the person that we're seeing in front of us and have that gut feeling of if that person is the right person for the job and the right person to lead that company, and get it to where they need it to get to. So there's going to be a lot of that. You have to trust your gut. But at the same time, make sure that you do your due diligence and homework. And I think that can help with your gut decision, right? But it's something that you get better at as you do more of. And I've been able to be fortunate to do a lot of it in my life.
Yeah, that sounds great. So, as you said about 4 or 5 years ago, you started investing, right? And you realized, my career is going to be coming to an end. It's inevitable. It's something that's going to happen. We're going to move back to the States. How did you get introduced to the people that helped you transition out of your career? And what was that relationship like? How did you get to know them? How did you build that relationship? And how has it grown since then?
Yeah, no, I've a lot of people. I've spoken with a lot of people, throughout my career. One person specifically was a guy named Travis Hansen, who played basketball at BYU and is now a great entrepreneur himself. He does a lot of investing. I talked with him a lot because he had a similar path. Played in the NBA for a little bit, then played overseas for a long time, and then got into the entrepreneur world, business world. So there's people like that I've really leaned on. Steve Young was obviously someone that is a huge example to me. I've spoken with him many times. This is a route that he took, and obviously he's been super successful with it. He's a smart human being and just an awesome guy. People, just want to be involved with him just because of who he is and what he represents. And I hope to be able to have that same effect. I feel like I can as long as I keep, going down the right path. But I've definitely reached out to a great network that have helped me understand, hey, there's life after basketball. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to invest in? Who do you want to be known as? There's a lot of time left. So make sure that you're thinking about those things and kind of help me guide in that direction, which has been awesome.
I think an interest, we just finished an interview with Steve Young, and it seems like over the years he's been able to really develop and hone in on what his focuses are as an investor. He talks a lot about the importance of distributing wealth and being able to take care of the people around him, right? And the law of abundance.
100%.
So you're at the start of, 4 or 5 years ago, you started investing. You're kind of now, with the announcement that you made today, you're at the start and a new beginning for your investment career. What do you feel like are the things that you hope will, 30 years from now, as an investor, what do you feel like you want people to know you for?
First of all, for me, I want people to know me as that I was a good person. Like, that's my number one thing. Like, overall, after everything, I want people to be like, hey, I met him and he was really nice to me, or he was someone that was kind and, just wanted to be a good person and someone that I want people to be around. Like, I want to walk into a room and people want me to be there, right? And that's the number one thing for me, is always just be a good person. Obviously I want to help, entrepreneurs be able to get where they want to be. I had a goal when I was young to play basketball, but I had a lot of help to get there. My parents, my brother, all of my coaches, my teammates, they all helped me get to this goal that I was able to reach. And it was a great feeling. Everything is great. And I want entrepreneurs to feel that. I want to be able to help them do that through our firm, be able to get to where they want to go and have that goal and set that goal. And we want to be able to help reach that. I mean, there's no better feeling than helping someone get to their goal. So that's something that I'm really passionate about. And that's why I got into this. I'm excited for the opportunity, and I think it's going to be, an awesome thing.
Well, do you have any specific areas in tech that you're focused on investing in?
Yeah, right now, with Alex's background in Divvy, we're doing fintech, we're doing B2B SaaS, but also we're opportunistic. If we come across a great deal that's not necessarily within our wheelhouse, we're definitely going to look at it. We want to be opportunistic in that way, and I think we have a good group that we can reach out to, a network that we can reach out to make sure that things are correct, and we know a lot about it. But at the same time, those are kind of our focuses right now. That's what we're really good at. But yeah, we want to be opportunistic.
Did you ever watch The Office?
Love The Office.
Would you have invested in Woof?
Yeah, just because of who was the starter of it. Of course, I just want to laugh, right? I just want to be a part of it. That's unbelievable. That's a great reference right there.
Well, there's a great start to your investment career. We'll start with Woof, and it's only up from there, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's only up from there. Absolutely.
So what do you feel like? You've transitioned out of basketball. You're in this new phase of life. You're living in Denver. What do you feel like is your mission, your personal mission, aside from your career, the things that you're hoping to do? As you've transitioned off the court, what are you hoping to accomplish in your personal life, whether it be family, personal relations? Do you have a goal to help people? What are you focused on in your personal time?
I have a lot of different things. Obviously, family's number one for me. I have 3 young kids right now, 5, 3, and 5 months. So those are my top priorities with my wife. So I want to make sure that I'm there for them and doing right by them and make sure that I'm present, right? And so that's number one. I have a foundation that I run as well to help kids in school be able to create a culture of kindness in school. So teaching them how to be kind and how to not bully kids, how to be inclusive, all of those things. Those are super important to me. Our foundation's been going for over 10 years now, and it's been awesome. We've been nationwide at this point in a lot of schools and helping kids. So I love being able to do that, help the youth, whether it's in, helping them teach to be kind or helping them, learn how to play basketball or whatever it may be. I really enjoy working with the youth and trying to be a good example to them and, do the best I can to help the next generation that's coming up. So those are my two things that I'm really focused on. And other than that, I'm pretty chill guy. Just relax, hang out, have fun, eat good food, and watch good TV. So
that sounds like a good life mission. That sounds pretty good.
It's been good.
Is your foundation based out of Utah? Where are you based out of?
It is, yeah. It's based here out of Utah. We work, it's all here, but we're nationwide at this point. Yeah. But we're based out of here for the last almost 11 years.
Sounds good. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, we want to make sure that we can support is it the Jimmer Fredette Foundation?
It's the Fredette Family Foundation. Okay. Jimmerosity is our handles on Instagram and Facebook, all that stuff, which is kind of a fun name, but yeah, that's us.
Okay. I was just going to ask how we can connect with the foundation, and what's the best way for us to stay in touch with you?
Yeah, so obviously you can always hit me up on LinkedIn, hit me up on Instagram. All the social media is just Jimmer Fredette. You look it up and, it should come up. And then you can just message me on there. I think that's something that's easy. I'm very accessible as far as that's concerned. I'm always checking my LinkedIn. I'm always checking my messages and everything. So if you have questions or, want to talk about new things that we're doing, whatever it is, please let me know. And, excited to be able to, make some connections.
Yeah, Jimmer, I think it's really exciting that this new phase that you're moving into. Our 3 pillars here at Silicon Slopes are learn, connect, serve. And awesome. We're focused on learning about the great things that are happening in Utah, connecting with others to make great and even better things possible, and serving back and giving back to the community.
It's great.
Just by coming here, you've already inspired a ton of people. We appreciate that. Please let Silicon Slopes and the members of our ecosystem know however we can support you in this new venture. Yeah. And the 4th one that I want to celebrate is we celebrate. So congratulations to you on your new ventures. We're excited for what you have in the works, and we're excited to follow along your journey and see what you do for the great state of Utah and worldwide.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I'm excited about it as well. Let's do it. I'm excited, Utah. Let's go have some fun.
There we go. Thanks for joining, Jimmer.
Yeah, thank you.